You've got azradio.live's Independent Artist Spotlight Show with today's guest, People Who Could Fly, brought to you by Kirk's Studio for the Performing Arts. Kirk's is the Valley's premier music studio. Call us or go to kirkstudio.com. Whether you're looking for your very first piano or your last, Riverton Piano of Scottsdale and Peoria will take the time to educate you and make sure you're in the right instrument. Everything from the best in digital pianos and concert grands, Riverton Piano will help you find a family heirloom or the right starter piano. Find them online at rivertonpiano.com. People Who Could Fly is a nationally touring indie pop band based in Phoenix, Arizona. Their sound is a pleasant combination of Maroon 5's catchy pop melodies and Neon Trees energy with a throwback to the 80s synth waves of New Order. Ladies and gentlemen, azradio.live brings to you People Who Could Fly.
Your hand in mine's cloudy room. I feel so fine when I'm with you. Lost in the night, never knew this deep red wine is sweet like you. Midnight spinning in my head, just like every word you said. It's fine, tearing it apart this time. Tell me where to start. Oh, 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 oh. Tell me where to start. Oh, 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 oh. Tell me where to start. Your voice this night is so in tune. My heart beats pounding through the roof, intoxicated off of every little thing you do. I need a second, maybe I just wanna keep my cool. Midnight spinning in my head, just like every word you said. It's fine, tearing it apart this time. Tell me where to start. Oh, 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 oh. Tell me where to start. Oh, 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 oh. Tell me where to start. Tell me where to start. Tell me where to start. Midnight spinning in my head, just like every word you said. It's fine, tearing it apart this time. Tell me where to start. Midnight spinning in my head, just like every word you said. It's fine, tearing it apart this time. Tell me where to start. Oh, 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 oh. Tell me where to start. Oh, 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 oh. Tell me where to start. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
People Who Could Fly. Tell us who's all in the band.
Hi, my name is James. I am the lead vocalist, and we also have...
I'm Leo Simons. I'm a bass player and guitar player.
And I'm Josh, drummer.
Yes, People Who Could Fly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a handsome band that you're watching. I'm glad you're watching on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. There was another thing I was going to mention about the band. I forget because, well, let's go into another song then.
Fire in Your Eyes.
The song's called Fire in Your Eyes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Shaking all the walls just to feel a beat. trashing all these silent city streets. Hold me as you go, keep it alive, light up the sky. Yeah, the night is a fire in your eyes. It'll live on into the dawn. Yeah, the night is a fire in your eyes. Feeling as high as they let you. Honestly, I can't forget you. Heat of desire, night is a fire in your eyes. Oh, fire, fire, fire. Voices that go on for another time. Take me back, oh take me for a drive. Hold me as you go, keep it alive, light up the sky. Yeah, the night is a fire in your eyes. It'll live on into the dawn. Yeah, the night is a fire in your eyes. Feeling as high as they let you. Honestly, I can't forget you. Heat of desire, night is a fire in your eyes. Oh, fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Why can't you see? I can't get enough. 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 Keep it alive, light up the sky. Yeah, the night is a fire in your eyes. It'll live on into the dawn. Yeah, the night is a fire in your eyes. Feeling as high as they let you. Honestly, I can't forget you. Heat of desire, night is a fire in your eyes. Oh, fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire.
People who could fly on the AZRadio.live, the Independent Artist Spotlight Show. You guys are playing a lot. February was a busy month for you guys.
Yeah, man, we had a lot of show dates, probably like 2 to 3 every week. It was wild.
Yeah, you were at the Scottsdale Streets Eats Festival, Rula Bula. You were soloing at B2 Burgers and Brews.
That's right, yeah. I played every week. I was doing some lunch gigs and dinner gigs over at B Squared, and then the Street Eats Festival had us back again. We've done that pretty much every year since being here in Phoenix.
And I remember what I was going to say. You guys have 3 EPs out.
Yes,
and
we do.
This is music from your EPs, and you've got to listen to it on Apple Music, because this is right up there with the pop music that's being played on Kiss FM and all that.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we've been really lucky that people have been resonating with the music so well.
Speaking of that, the music that's on Kiss FM, that the style of music you're playing, it sounds like you have 3 EPs, and you started in 2016 as a band. Is that correct?
First album came out in 2015, I think, but we started as a band in 2014.
Did you have the same sound as when you first began? Because it has evolved into the sound that you guys have now?
I'll say it's definitely evolved. Our first album was like a lot heavier in like the punk and like alternative roots, a little heavier in general. I sang a very different style back then, and as we've kind of evolved and gone through member changes and style changes, we've included more. I don't know. What would you call it? What would you call it, Josh?
What we are now?
What we are now.
Like synth pop.
Synth pop. Sure. Yeah. That sounds
good. Well, you guys have some great keyboard stuff, and you have backing tracks when you perform live. I saw you guys at Joe's Grotto. That was a cool event. Do you guys feel like you're bucking the trend as far as being a pop act out of Phoenix, Arizona? I thought that might get some silence because The reason I say that, it seems like we play a lot of harder stuff and some of the acoustic stuff, and there isn't a lot of. I don't see a lot of alternative pop bands in this city. Do you guys?
It's pretty rare that we play with a band that's like right in our like, niche. You know, I think we're going for something that kind of draws from a few different audiences.
Yep.
You know, the pop and the alternative are kind of opposite ends of a coin, but you bring it together.
That's neat.
It's really nice.
Well, we'll talk more about that, but let's go into your third song. That's a great segue into that. And I've got it here. Third song is called The Villain. What can you tell us about The Villain?
So The Villain's actually our first single we released as a band at all, back when we first formed. And it's about being the bad guy in a love story, and you thought that you were the good guy the whole time.
This is a good one to notice the evolution of our style as well.
Yeah, this is different from what we just played, so yeah.
This is People That Can Fly on AZ Radio Live.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm the villain, I'm the villain, I'm the villain. No, I'm the bad guy, the bad man you want to go. But you're stuck here in this fairy tale. You had one chance of love and you miserably failed. And you feel like you should leave, but you just can't get the courage to leave your seat. So you lock yourself for hours in your dragon's keep. You had one chance of love and you miserably failed. Had one chance of love and you miserably failed. Yeah, I'm the villain I know, trying to find a happier plot line that goes to show. Yeah, it goes to show. Yeah, I'm the villain and I'm stirring in your sleep. Yeah, you're dreaming about me. And one day I will wake up, find the coffee cold. I will be left here all alone, just to find out you changed your phone. Took another chance of love and it fared you well. Took another chance of love and it fared you well. Yeah, I'm the villain I know, trying to find a happier plot line that goes to show. Yeah, it goes to show. Yeah, I'm the villain I know, trying to find a happier plot line. Yeah, it goes to show. Yeah, I'm the villain I know. Smiling again so many miles from me. I'm the villain, she's a hero, one that got away. Yeah, her night came in, he was dressed in red. Now they're gonna love each other till they're both dead. Had one chance of love and a mission that failed. Had one chance of love and you're the villain, you know. You're the villain, you know. I'm trying to find a happier plot line that goes to show. Yeah, it goes to show. I'm the villain I know. I'm trying to find a happier plot line that goes to show. Yeah, it goes to show. I'm the villain I know.
And now time for music news. AZRadio.live is proud to announce that our concert venue, the B-Side, is now ready to book your shows. From acoustic acts to full bands, we are ready to host your shows. Go to our Facebook page and see that beautiful space and contact us at info@azradio.live for more info. Go ahead, put on a show. AZRadio.live is a proud sponsor of the Face Melter Jam Return of the Shred Eye at the Rogue Bar in South Scottsdale, Thursday, March 21st. It's seven of the Top Valley guitar wizards sandwiched in between Skeletal Rising, a tribute to Michael Schenker and the Beast of Bailey Downs, and the triple acclaimed hard rock metal showcase that only comes around twice a year. Also featured are Riley Micus, Conrad Varela, Dennis Stanton, Brian Mogul, Michael Clayton, and Demi Darkheart. The party starts at 8 p.m. This Sunday, March 3rd at 4 p.m., the Phoenix area drummers host a memorial jam to benefit the family of Brett Fredrickson at the Starlight Lounge in Glendale. All musicians welcome, especially drummers, and that's this edition of Music News for this 20th birthday of February of 2019. Don't you love the silence? This is the part where where all the steam goes out of there. No, I'm kidding. So, we were talking about major labels, and you guys are being independent. Does anybody want to be signed anymore, or is it pretty much the desire of people to stay independent?
It's changed so much, man. Like now you can accomplish pretty much everything a label can do for you by yourself, and we've been kind of just going that route. We've had some individuals interested in shopping us, and we've entertained the idea. But until we get a really good offer that makes a lot of sense, we're kind of enjoying what we're doing right now.
Well, who's behind the marketing for you guys?
Well, it's kind of just me. Well, we work together, but I do a lot of the graphic design and way we get in touch with our fans and everything.
Yeah. Did your college degrees or your college educations help you with this?
Yeah, I actually went to school for business.
Very good. Very
what
good.
better business to get into than music?
Well, if you've seen their Facebook page, you can buy a lot of stuff from people who can fly, shirts. There's even a phone case thing. Whose idea was that? A phone case cover?
That was my idea.
All right.
I have these cool little phone cases you can get with like an owl printed on them or our wolf logo.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Good picture. Sometimes some of the acts don't have pictures. We were talking about 8x10s are tough to find, the paper ones. So we've just got to invest in some paper stock and print them ourselves. Now, when you record your music, who's the writer of the band? Who writes the music and the lyrics?
That's everyone.
Everyone.
So we have a system we work on. It's like a nugget system, basically. So we'll write like what we call a nugget, which is a little, like a little lick or something. And
Okay.
the band kind of just extrapolates on that and builds it into a full song. And we're constantly in a state of revision. So we'll sing a line and we'll just kind of put everything out there and go back and then pick the best parts. And we're very careful not to do anything unnecessary. So we don't crowd our songs. Every bit that goes into the song has to be meaningful.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're very well constructed. They're great pop tunes.
Thank you.
I just got to ask, do you guys record your own music in your own studio, or how do you do that? Is it Pro Tools or Ableton?
I used to run a studio in Tucson, actually. I was the engineer for Ill Music Recording. And I never actually set up another shop here in Phoenix because the band took off with all my time. But we go to various producers. I really liked getting someone else's input and creative energy involved in the song that isn't in the band. Our newest single is going to be coming out. It's pretty much done. We just got to figure out a date when we're going to release it. But we went with Dan Parker. What's the name of it? Valor Records, I think is his name. Valor Music Group is the name of this thing. But yeah, it's going to be really great.
Very cool. I got to tell you, your music stands out. We have a lot of music on our station, and it just has that crispness. It's succinctness as far as it being a packaged pop tune. Do you guys get that compliment a lot? Like where you play live and they go, "Who wrote that song? You guys wrote it?" Do you get that reaction when you play your live music? Do you get pushback, or is it pretty much? I mean, you have about over 1,000 fans on your Facebook page. Is that correct?
Yeah.
1.5 thousand?
Yeah, on Facebook, 1.5 thousand. Spotify was pretty good for us this month. It was like almost 13,000 or so.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, sometimes people ask about certain songs, and we do a lot of gigs where we kind of combine covers with our originals. We just think our originals in, and no one ever notices that it's not.
Sure. And what kind of cover tunes do you guys do to mix with your original music? Like
Standard
what type?
rock.
No,
So there's
classic rock, Steppenwolf.
There's a funny story behind that. So you posted out the video on your page.
Yeah,
of the
that was
balloon
neat. We
thing.
were going to talk about that.
So that got picked up by several
Fox.
publications.
We'll talk about Fox. Why not?
Yeah, so Fox picked it up and they did a segment on it. And after they showed the segment, one of the broadcasters asked one of the anchors, "What kind of music are they?" And the guy looked like he was on the spy. He's like, standard rock.
Oh no!
Which is fine.
Wow.
I'm cool with that.
Well, it was great because it's broadcast nationwide.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
our
great.
original, our covers range all over the place. That's why I kind of ended up just fitting.
Let's go.
It's kind of been a running joke.
We got to tell you, we got to tell you what they're talking about. They were playing a song, and suddenly out of the blue, you see this balloon wafting across the front of the stage, and the lead singer happens to grab it for the child, I think it's a little girl or something, and gives it back to the girl and continues singing with the song. So you got to go to their Facebook page and can see this. It's just classic. Who took that video? I mean, that's one of those chances where you just happen to capture a moment in life, and it went viral.
It was crazy.
Nationwide viral.
It was crazy how viral it went. I just had this little like stand. I just mounted my phone up on one of the rafters.
Great.
I guess an afterthought. I'm like, hey, what if I just filmed this show?
Sure.
And I happened to catch like a really iconic moment. It was
That was
pretty
neat.
awesome.
That was a great moment. We've got some some new music we added to our show. This week we had the music of the band Break Lot. They're out of Anthem. Break Lot is based out of Anthem. They rock. Check them out. If you've got original music, you'd like the world to hear it, send it to us at info@azradio.live. And gosh, we added some music, and I forget who it's called, Anthem or something. Oh, we'll tell you next week who it is. All right, guys, want to do another song?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
So this song's called Take Your Time. It's off of our most recent EP.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Here on my own, moving so slowly. You set the tone, you really know me. Take your time, we keep sharing glances, it feels so right. You know, holding on to something, still holding on. I'm away tonight if you take your time. If you take your time. You take your time. Lost in the sound, holding you closely. You set the tone, fading and flowing.